And let's get some more analysis now on the situation in Ukraine. I have Emily Channell-Justice. She's the director of the Temeti Contemporary Ukraine program at Harvard University, and she joins me now live from Cambridge, Massachusetts. Thank you for your time, Emily. Now, Kiev officials today said that the capital has less than half of the power that it needs, and about 80% of that wider region is without power for a second day. We also heard from Putin earlier that he said that things aren't going to plan. I'm wondering, will this strategy of hitting the energy infrastructure work in the long run there?
Well, it's clearly a strategy that Putin thinks will be effective. Not only is it designed to exacerbate the humanitarian crisis and make it more difficult for people to move around, access food, access water, I think he's also hoping that it will change the hearts and minds of Ukrainians, make it so that they're unwilling to continue to fight, which of course is something that he miscalculated in the first place. But many Ukrainians, especially the ones who are talking to Western leaders and continuing to convince Western leaders to support Ukraine, they're saying we're standing strong, we can handle a couple of days without electricity. Please continue to send air defense weapons so that we can shoot down these drones before they damage further infrastructure.
Okay, and we know that the fiercest fighting remains there in the east, and that's where Zelensky visited that frontline town of Bakhmut today to try and rally and support the troops and maybe prepare them for what does look like a long battle there in the east.
I think so. The Eastern Front has clearly been this key holdout for the Ukrainian forces and a strategic site for the Russian troops as well. We've seen a lot of speculation that the Russian troops are much more poorly equipped for the winter. And so I think this idea that the Ukrainian troops can hold out longer, they have better supplies, the president is behind them. It was a really a bold move for Zelensky to visit Bakhmut. Something again to kind of contrast himself with Putin, who would never do such a thing. I do think it's really designed to boost the morale of those troops who are in it for the long haul and who are in for a very difficult couple of months.
Yeah, certainly a difference in the strategy of optics of Zelensky and Putin. Thanks for your time. That's Emily Channell-Justice from Harvard University.
Thank you.